Good morning, children. Welcome to another session of Java. Today we'll be discussing about the fourth chapter, which is operators in Java. Basically, there are three types of operators in Java. It is arithmetical operators, logical operators, and relational operators. The operators which are applied to perform arithmetical calculations in a program is known as arithmetical operators. There are mainly three types of arithmetical operators, that is unary operator, binary operator, and ternary operator. Unary operator, an arithmetical operator which is applied to a single operand is known as unary operator. Example is plus, minus, 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 etc. For example, if a is equal to 8, then plus a will result in 8. If a is equal to minus 10, then plus a will result in minus 10. Unary minus operator. This operator is used in the same way as unary plus. It is also applied before the operand. Unary minus reverses the sign of an operand. Example, if a is equal to 4, then minus a will result in minus 4. If a is equal to minus 3.6, then minus a will result in 3.6. Next is unary increment and decrement operators. Unary increment operator increases the value of an operand by 1. Unary decrement operator decreases the value of an operand by 1. It is again divided into prefix and postfix. Prefix: when increment or decrement operators are applied before the operand, they are known as prefix operators. This operator works on the principle of change before action. It means the value of the variable changes before the operation takes place. For example, consider p is equal to 5. P is equal to plus p into 4. Here p value is 5. Since plus p change before action, it has to be incremented by 6. 6 into 4, that is equal to 24. So the final value of p is 24. Next is postfix. This unary operator is used after an operand. This works on the principle of change after the action. This means that the operand will be affected after performing the operation. For example, p is equal to 5, p is equal to p plus into 4. So here the value of p is 5. So value of p during the operation will remain 5 into 4 since it is postfix. So 5 into 4 is 20. Shorthand operations. A shorthand expression or operation can be formed only when a variable is used to accumulator or counter in the expression. That is, the same variable is to be used both after and before the assignment sign. You can see the table with expression as well as shorthand form. It always produces the results in the form of true or false. Here is a table depicting the example. Next is logical operators. Java uses logical operators like AND, OR, and NOT. These operators yield to true or false depending upon the outcome of different expressions. Check out the table for examples. The third category of operators are ternary operators. Ternary operators deal with three operands. They are also called conditional statement because the value assigned to a variable depends upon a logical expression. Syntax is variable is equal to test expression question mark expression 1 expression 2. The variable contains the result of expression 1 if the test condition is true, otherwise that of the expression 2. For example, a is equal to 5, b is equal to 3, max is equal to a greater than b question mark a is to b. Here the value of 5 is stored in max as a greater than b is true. So that's all about the operators explained in detail. Now we will see the unary increment and decrement operator, how it is working in expressions. So you know unary increment and decrement operators are divided into two, as I told you in the video, that is prefix and postfix. Now we will see some examples how we have to use. Example is, if C is equal to 2, then find D is equal to plus C plus C plus 4. So we'll solve the equation. D is equal to plus C plus C plus 4. So you know C value is initially 2 that I have written here. So plus C is a prefix. So prefix means you have to change the value before action. So I am changing the value, that is 2 will become 3. So that value I will be taking here. Plus C is 3 plus, next is C plus. C is postfix, that is you have to take this value then change. So I am taking the value 3 and then change. So 4 plus 4, that is 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10. So your final value of D is 10. Your next example is, if M is equal to 12, then find N is equal to M plus into 5 plus minus M. So your initial value of M is 12. So we'll rewrite it again. N is equal to M plus into 5 plus minus M, that is equal to M plus is a postfix. Since it is a postfix, you have to take the initial value then change. So I am taking the initial value of M, that is 12, and change the value 13 into 5 plus minus M. It is a prefix, so change then take. So here, since it is minus, you have to decrement the value by 1. So once you decrement the value, it will be 12 again. So that 12 you have to take here. So that is 12 is equal to 12 into 5 is 60 plus 12, that is equal to 72. So your N value will be 72. Your next example is, if A is equal to 4 and B is equal to 3, you have to find C is equal to A plus into 6 plus B into 5 plus 10. So your A value is 4 and B value is 3. We will rewrite it again. So C is equal to A plus into 6 plus B into 5 plus 10. Here A plus is a postfix, so take the value then change. So I am taking the value 4 and then I am changing it to 5, then into 6 plus B. Plus B is a prefix, so you have to change then take. So I am changing it to 4 and taking that value, that is 4 into 5 plus 10, that is equal to 6 4s are 24 plus 5 4s are 20 plus 10, that is equal to 54. So your answer C value will be 54. Your next example is, if A is equal to 8, find A minus is equal to plus A plus a plus 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 4. So your a value is 8. We'll rewrite it again. A minus is equal to plus plus a plus a plus plus 4. So here you have noticed that a minus is equal to is given. So when you are getting an expression like this, you have to rewrite a is equal to a minus, that is a minus is equal to means a is equal to a minus this whole expression. So I'm bringing this a minus again here. So a will be a is equal to a minus your left hand side expression I'm putting inside the bracket plus a plus plus 4, that is equal to a value is 8. So 8 minus, now plus a is a prefix. So you have to change the value then take. So changing the value to 9, and that 9 we have to take here. So 9 plus a plus is a postfix. So you have to take the value then change. So I'm taking the value 9, as well as you have to change the value to 10 plus 4 is equal to 8 minus your 9 plus 4 is equal to 22. So your 8 minus 22 is minus 14. So your a value is minus 14. So that's all for today's session, children. Hope you all clear with the topics. Thank you.